What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So first, I know I look crazy. Y'all are probably like, why does she have one eyebrow done and one not done? That's because today I am coming to you all with a beginners friendly eyebrow tutorial. I did this eyebrow off camera because I wanted you all to have a visual of what I was going for. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to achieve this look. I'm going to show you the products that I use and the different like tricks and techniques to help me get a really good arch. So let's get started. So the first thing that I do, I take a spoolie. Now I also have this brush. I have the spoolie on this end, and then it has the angled side on that end. But I take either or, and what you want to do is brush your hairs in the direction of your arch. So basically what this does is this allows for you to arch your eyebrows much easier, and you can get the perfect angle look, if that makes sense. And it's just much easier to do when you already have all your hairs, you know, going in one direction. So you want to do that. So the next step is I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. I used to use the shade Dark Brown, but now I use Ebony because I was finding it really hard to shape my brows because the dark brown wasn't dark enough for my skin complexion. So therefore I had to switch over to the Ebony, which I really like because it's easy to apply and it really shows up. Another thing, so the pomade is just so much easier to use, at least for me. You can get a lot more product off, and it's just easier to apply than the little stick. I don't even know what it's called because I've literally only used it once in my whole lifetime of like applying makeup. So I love the angle brush, a really great angle brush, and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, which I got from Sephora. So the first little trick, when you do your eyebrows, you want to hold it up because this helps you get that arch that you want. So you're gonna hold it up and you're gonna start in the middle. You're just gonna outline. All right, so you're gonna start in the middle. You're gonna outline the brow. So you see it starts here, that good arch, and then down. And then you're just gonna do the same thing. So you're gonna start from the front, and then you're gonna connect the rest. All right. So after you do that, whatever product that you have left on your not spoolie, on your brush, you're just gonna fill that in. So you just want to fill that in, and of course you're gonna get more product because what you have left isn't gonna accomplish it all, but you just want to use you know, whatever product that you do have left. You just want to go slow. I really like to take my time with my eyebrows so I can, one, achieve the look that I want, and two, I don't have to like keep, you know, starting over. So I'm going to take a little bit more product. I'm just going to continue to fill in. Make sure y'all can see. I'm going to start going up to the front. And I'm just going to use really lighter strokes. Because, you know, they always say like the front of your brow, you kind of want it to fade in to the rest. So you don't want the front to be super dark. And then with that, I'm going to start connecting the top. Yep. All right, and then I'm gonna connect it up here up front. So if you notice like the stuff in the front, you kind of want to do that last because you don't want to take all the product on your brush up front because it's going to be way too dark. All right, so we have that. Fills in pretty well. If we need to fill it in again after we conceal, we can do that. So next what I use is a thin line brush that it's e.l.f. brand. So I probably got it from, I think I got it from Target or Walgreens, but it's e.l.f. so you can find it at like a drugstore or something. And then what I use is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade, this is Chestnut, because this is the shade closest to me. So I'm gonna do the same thing. So I'm gonna pull that brow up, and this part you wanna take your time. I took off too much product. And that is another important thing. You don't wanna get too much, but you wanna get enough. And I always do little then more, because if you get too much, it just messes it up. But you can always do like little and little. But anyway, so you're gonna get the product on your brush, and you're just gonna outline the brow. Alright, so you just want to outline that brow. You want to hold it up because you do want to be able to get that arch. Alright, so now I'm gonna blend it out. I'm just gonna pull it down, pull and blend. I can't talk. I can talk, but I can't talk a lot when I do my brows. I don't think anyone can, because you want to get it like perfect, because who wants to do brows and you have to start over? That just delays your whole makeup routine. So on a day that I'm actually doing like a full face of makeup, I would blend all that in, because you know they say you can use your concealer as like a base when you do eyeshadow. But since I'm not doing eyeshadow, it doesn't really have to be perfect. And another fun fact, I don't do much eyeshadow at all. I'm gonna show you all another little trick that I do to offset the eyeshadow look, in case you don't wear a lot of eyeshadow like me. So that's the bottom. So now we're gonna do the top. We're gonna do the same exact thing. So we're gonna take some products, the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this concealer you can find at the beauty supply store. That's where I get mine. It's very affordable and it's very great. It's really creamy. Only thing is, if you like put it on and you let it sit, it can get dry. But I mean, that just means put it on and go ahead and use it as necessary. So it's a really good product and affordable. So now we're just doing the same thing, just putting it on the top. Yep, putting it on the top. Because you want to clean up the top as well, and if it's like too thick, too high, whatever, you can use the concealer to clean that up. And then you're just going to smooth it out. Don't have to be perfect, and even like your top doesn't have to be perfect, because on a day that we're doing like foundation, you would just put your foundation over it, so it's gonna cover up all that. But I'm just smoothing this out. And you really have to be careful with this step, because on top you don't want to take off too much. So now what I'm doing, I'm just blending this in. Just blending this into my skin. You want to blend that as good as possible. And then, so another thing, so you know, like when you do your brows, you always kind of drag it. You want to do this, like you want to blend here because you don't want to have a unibrow. That's not cute. So I'm just blending. All right. So for the next step, and another thing you can do, so after you conceal, you can kind of look at your eyebrows and you can see if you have like any gaps, and if you do, you can just go back in with that dip brow and fill it in. So next we're going to take our spoolie again, and we're just going to brush these brows forward so they can get a faded kind of look. And then you're going to brush them up and over. All right. I actually want this to be a little more defined here at the bottom because the other side is defined. So I'm going to just add a little bit more at the bottom. All right, and you see it's faded really well because you want it to go from light to dark. So next, what we're going to do is apply our Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, so it can just hold the brow in place, so when it gets hot and you sweat, or if someone or yourself like smears across it, it won't mess it up. Let's blend that out some more up there. I can see that on the camera. But like I said, this is just for the sake of the brows, because in reality when you do your face, excuse me, you're going to put your foundation on, so it's going to look the color that you need it to look. So take that clear brow gel and I apply it up and over. Yep. Oops. Up and over. All right, so now for another trick. So these are for people that don't, well, this trick really is for anyone, but it's for people that don't use a lot of eyeshadow and really no eyeshadow at all. So this is the Trophy Wife Fenty Beauty highlighter. So what I do is I just take the highlighter, I take a little brush, this is a Sephora brush, and just dip in there, and I literally just put it under my eye. So that allows to give you some kind of like flavor, nothing too much, very simple. You can't really mess this up. And I'm just putting it in the part of the arch. I'm not putting it under all of it. You want to fill it in really good because you want it to show, especially since this is all that you have under your eye. You want it to show. See, cute. You're going to do the same on this side. I put some over here, but I'm just going to add a little more. All right. So that's that. And that is pretty much how you achieve this brow look. So remember the key tips. So a little trick, you definitely want to hold your eyebrows up and you can achieve that arch without having to do too much concealing. Another thing, this is really great, the LA Pro Girl Concealer. They have several different shades, and if you mess up or it's too thick or whatever the case may be, you can just use this concealer to clean it up. It's very affordable. You don't have to get it from Sephora where it's 50 bucks. I can't remember how much it is, but it's very affordable. It's at the beauty supply store. So I'm just blending in that concealer. I don't know, it just doesn't look right. But like I said, on a good day when you're actually doing your full face makeup, that concealer will be covered with your foundation. So I hope this video was informative for you all. Very easy, very simple. I showed you all some hacks on how to do your eyebrow so you can achieve this look. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to turn on your post notification, like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel so you all will know when I post. Also comment different videos you all would like to see, and stay tuned for more. Bye.